me go talk to Yuri. Actually, never mind. I'll stay here. My friends. What friends? Hey, Monika. Hello, everyone. It's your boy Young Pug, and welcome to another episode of Doki Literature Club. In today's episode, we'll be sharing our poems with the rest of the club members, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, guys, listen. Monika has somehow went through my monitor screen and is now living with me. I don't know how she did it, okay? I don't know. But I'm scared, and I don't know what to do. Nothing. I'm just playing some Minecraft. You know how I get when I'm playing my games, you know? I talk to myself sometimes. That's all.
Oh, that makes sense, but why is it locked? Are you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing?
Wait, no, I can explain. I'm naked. And I need to change before you come in here.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Well, hurry up and get changed so we can spend some time with each other and get a little bit closer, okay? I'll be back in a little while.
Okay, it'll only take a sec. Guys, please send help. I don't know how you would do that, but please send help. Please. We're back with another episode of this game. Let's turn down the music a little bit. Alright, let's get into this. Okay, we're going for Natsuki this time, so not Yuri. I can already tell which one is Natsuki. Cute. Laugh. Daydream. No! Doki. Bouncy. Games. Papa. Headphones. This is easy. Lipstick. Anime. Fun. Milk. Frickly. No. Amazing. Chocolate. Shiny.
Shiny like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck.
Shiny. Which one would it be? Music? Marshmallow. Kitty. Alright, we got most of them. We got like 2 of them Yuri and the rest of them was Natsuki.
Hi again, Puggy.
I hate seeing your face every day, Monika. Just wanted to let you know.
Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Buggy. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you drive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Did y'all see that? Don't tell me I'm the only one that saw it. Y'all saw that, right? Why does the music like sound like weird right now? For some reason it sounds like a little bit faster than usual. I must be tripping, but if I'm not, let me know. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan. Yeah, the music's different. I've noticed it. Did y'all hear that? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you plan to come here to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you You won't see the end of it. I thought if I was here for the end of it. Okay. Natsuki. So you have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga. Yo, Monika, you're like blocking the. You're kind of blocking the text. You can't really see it. And you guys notice something? You guys notice that the freaking screen is tilted a little bit? I'm backing up from the screen. Like my microphone's like on the desk, but I'm kind of backing away because I don't want to really get jump scared. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga. Manga is literature. Correct. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Buggy. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? I want to know why the camera's tilted. Y'all know that too, right? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed girl air. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest on picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that. If you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you serious? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's sort of a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, it's back to normal now. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rambling around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Sup, Natsuki? You looking for something in here? Oh gosh, language, lady. Language. I'll have to blur that out. It's a very bad word, Natsuki. You shouldn't be saying that. She never puts my stuff back in the right place. Right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Wow, thank you. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of virtues books on the on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better.
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most erratic irritating sight in the world. Whatever. I can't read. Whatever. I know that feeling. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she sets admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means that it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the class on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Puggy. Consider this. Okay. Don't judge a book. Okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It figures 4 girls in colorful attire strikes emanated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. Ow! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Oh, why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. I don't want to be close to you anyway. Back off. I don't want to be close. Why am I reading this manga with you anyway? I don't want to read this. I'm gonna go talk to Yuri. Actually, never mind. I'll stay here. Yuri's weird. Natsuki crosses her arms and scoots an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulders, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read this, the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the old volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Hey yo, back up. I didn't say you could be this close to me, okay? This looks weird. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. My friends. What friends? You ain't got no friends, Puggy. Stop it. I know, you know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? I don't share my manga with my friends. You don't share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to get to read this. They would just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of this yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even help it if it's my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Again, language, chill. This is a kid's game. I'm joking, it's for adults. That's sad, Natsuki, that your dad would do that. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over to her. This bitch sleep. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight onto me. Hey, yo! Chill! Don't be getting too close to me, okay? That kind of scared me. I'm not even gonna lie. That kind of made me jump. Woo! Oh, Natsuki, I can't even put the save buttons. The save buttons are non-existent. What if my game crashes right now and I can save it? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls some kind of protein bar. She throws at Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears open the wrapper. I told you to not give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her face. Don't worry, Puggy. He's fine. It just happens every now and then. Now, why is I always keep this snack in my bag for her? Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Who should I share my poem with? That was an episode. Well, we still have time, so I guess we can do it. I told Nancy I wasn't sharing her poems yesterday. Probably is only fair if I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's just start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem that made me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you how real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Jeez. Maybe next time I won't write a poem about you, Noxy. You're acting like a jerk. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're some self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure it out. If it's a win or a loss, then that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Fastest poem read ever. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so confident that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. So isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like a baseball bat. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on your wordplay, on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhythm at the end, but then I made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean when that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I sighed to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I share my poem next? I guess Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, isn't it? Right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading, though, right? So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we still haven't gone anywhere. I might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers in that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from their topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once again, once Yuri finds her train of thought is as if she totally changes. Her stammering is currently gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but that all comes with practice. And learning by example is trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, I ain't reading this. I already read it before. I struggled. I had problems. I ain't reading it. Good poem, Yuri. Loved it. I'm sorry, I had such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Huh? I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short and it was really descriptive, it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Puggy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting into it. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. I need a drink. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I say? Monika.
Hi, Puggy. How's it going? Have a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and anything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Yeah, you are always listening, aren't you?
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing,
but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, buddy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's just a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I am Monika, my poem.
I like it, Buggy.
Really?
It's a lot clearer than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She's clinging to you. She'll cling like you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fuzzy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adulance's growth. Whatever word that is. But hey, some guys are into petty girls too, you know? Sorry, I'm just trying to look from the bright side.
You totally just exposed Natsuki like that. You just told us her whole story.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Sounds pretty confident for someone who claims to not be that very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hold on, I'll already read it. Crinkle. We got it. I didn't know this while I was playing the game, but this is actually a continuation of her first poem. A hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frequently glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic strawing playing ticks on my ear. The room begins to crackle, close in on me. The air I breathe displates before I reach my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there, swallowing my fear. I burnish my pen. Don't worry.
So, what do you think?
I loved it. It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style really has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines, then perform out loud. It can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of
epiphany. That's what it is, epiphany.
Recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain is getting too fixed on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just focus yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it this way. Keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice to today. Thanks for listening.
I wasn't listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Oh, look at the background. And the music's... Well, I already know something's gonna go down. So if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something on a notebook. I leave my eyes on Yuri and Atsuki. They generally exchange their sheets of paper, sharing their respectful poems. As I read the tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yoshi smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh?
What, did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem on the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out to be nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Puggy did too. So based on that, I'm gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change it anytime soon unless I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Puggy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki-san stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Puggy appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you even know if he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No! If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
This bitch! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Puggy started showing up. How about that?
Natsuki,
Natsuki, that's a little...
this doesn't involve you. Talking out there. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Talking out of your own scary others like that. You really act like a young Natsuki. Me? What are you talking about? Oh! Oh! I'm gonna have to blur that out. That's actually bad. Edgy. Sorry for the lifestyle. Much of the age of the comprehend. See? You're saying it proves your point. Most people learn to get over the sound. Oh, shh. Graduate school, you know? If you want to prove something, then harmless, there's a second attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing that you is how hard you try. Be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Sherry. Oh, my bad. You really do, don't you? Don't accuse me of cutting myself. What the is going on in your head?
Go on. Let Puggy hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she won't notice I was standing here. Puggy. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started.
Oh, jeez. Who do I pick? Well, I'm going for Natsuki. Don't really care about Yuri. Yo, back up! Hey, Monika. What's up? Monika, you gonna get off my screen? Hey, yo, let me close my laptop. Hey, yo, Monika, get off my screen. She was standing there for a while. I didn't know what was happening.
Hey, Puggy. Why don't you step outside for a bit? Oh, the text is moved. Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. You're probably better off with us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once you're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth at her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Puggy, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about this by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can just go home now if you want.
Kira looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glaring at Monika. I can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Puggy. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I didn't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble. Okay. Well, dang. Manga's like, okay, this is over. Wrap it up. Okay, then. Well, guys. I can already feel it. Yep. There we go. I know you'd be here,
I know you haven't gotten used to me doing this, but maybe if you start getting closer to me, then I'm sure you'll be more comfortable with me taking over your outros. I doubt you want to get close to those after what happened today. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. And don't worry, I'll make sure me and Puggy get really close by the next week. Well, with that, I'll see you guys next time.